the years, civil society organizations have used the available mechanisms in the police service and the law to force action where it has not been taken in the past. For example, civil society organizations have used complaints lodged with the IPID to call for greater police accountability. But can we as individuals also use existing platforms to engage with the police on safety and security matters in our communities? Yes, we can. We can do this through community police forums, which are the only recognized consultative forums designed for communities to raise their policing concerns with the police. But where did CPFs come from? CPFs came from the street committee structures of many townships from which the police were absent before South Africa transitioned into a democracy. These committees were typically led by community members in good standing and often resolved low-level and often non-criminal disputes between neighbors and local residents that the then police force was not interested in addressing. These street committee structures were so successful that during the South African police service transformation in the 1990s, the public demanded an open system in which they could work in partnership with the police to solve community safety and security challenges. They demanded public service-oriented policing that would be consultative in terms of planning and problem solving, encourage community oversight and police transparency, and be proactive and preventative rather than reactive and incident-driven. As a result, when the SAPS Act was passed into law, it was made clear that community police forums shall be established at each police station. Now, CPFs play a hugely important role in connecting local communities with the leadership of the stations where police officers are deployed. Chapter 7 of the South African Police Service Act and the South African Police Service Regulations for community policing forums and boards provide for the creation and establishment of CPFs. The structures of CPFs vary in composition around the country, but the law mandates that such forums exist in all locations where a police station exists and that they be open to the public for membership. So, what is the role of CPFs? The law sets out a number of objectives for CPFs, all of which aim to ensure that the provision of policing services is participatory, people-oriented, and democratic. These include maintaining and promoting partnerships, as well as communication and cooperation between the police and communities. In addition, community police forums are meant to improve service delivery and transparency and promote joint problem identification and solving. So how are community police forums set up? And who can be a member? Under the South African Police Service Act, provincial commissioners of police are required to establish CPFs at every police station in their province. The CPFs should be broadly representative of the local community and include the station commissioner or persons delegated by them. These members serve on a voluntary basis and cannot claim compensation for their service to their community. The law even provides for the procedural matters of community police forums. CPFs are mandated with the power to appoint a chairperson and a vice chairperson from their members, to determine the number of members and their procedures, and to co-opt other members, experts, or community leaders to the forum. While CPFs do not have the powers to make arrests or take statements, they make sure that local police are able to explain to people what they are doing about safety and security issues in the area. They also check how well the police use their resources in dealing with policing issues in the community. In addition, they advise the police on priorities and notify police on crime hotspots so that the police can stop crimes before they are committed. They also look at whether the police are using their resources most effectively. For example, they monitor whether it's easy to find a police officer if you need one, or whether police are visible and how quickly the police respond when a crime is reported. So, it is up to us as citizens, to bring life to this legal mandate, to join our local community police forums, make contact with our local police station commissioners, and participate in the governance and leadership of South Africa's criminal justice system. To find out more about your local CPF, visit your nearest police station and ask for the date, time, and venue of the forum's next meeting.